whoever came up with the concept of the 9 to 5 genuinely needs to get sent to the back rooms for life, because this is modern day slavery, literally. Yeah, I said it. Sorry, not sorry. I said it. Um, everyone, all of them, everyone that was involved in making the 9 to 5 system as we know it today genuinely needs to get sent to the back rooms for life. That should be their life prison sentence, because, yeah, genuinely, bro. Oh my gosh. For those of you who don't know, I do currently work 2 part-time jobs. And I can't do this any longer. I genuinely cannot do this any longer. Because how are you supposed to tell me that I'm supposed to do all this shit um, just to retire with, I mean, if we're being honest, if I'm going to be super honest with you guys, us Gen Z, my generation, when we grow old, like to how old these boomers are right now, we're not going to have pension funds, social security, retirement funds. That shit is all going away as we speak right now. We're not gonna have any of that when we get up there in age. We're not gonna have any of that shit. We're gonna just basically work until we die. So just keep that in mind. When you're choosing a life direction to go down, just keep in mind that whatever you're gonna do for the rest of your life, that's what you're doing until you basically die, basically, because we're not gonna have any social security, retirement funds, pension funds, whatever. That's all going away right now as I speak, and genuinely insane, bro. Who came up with this concept of the 9 to 5, dude? Because this is genuinely modern day slavery. Like, it was crazy. I could bring up a real life example to kind of put the things into perspective, as to how I'm feeling about this. Because, I think it was maybe yesterday or maybe the day before, after my shift, because I have 2 part-time jobs, both are minimum wage, by the way. Then that's a whole thing I'm about to get into in a moment. But either yesterday or the day before, I finished up my shift at my local gym working front desk, and afterwards, I go head to the gas station, get my snacks. So I bought like 2 Hershey's almond king size bars. Don't ask me why. I know I need to improve my diet, but don't ask me why. So yesterday, the day before, after my shift, I bought 2 Hershey almond king size bars, and I think like a Nerds gummy clusters, something like pack. Um, and I think when I went to the counter to pay, I think the total was like maybe $13.30 something cents, I think. And nothing really important about that in the heat of the moment, like when I was, going to the gas station, getting those snacks, paying and leaving, didn't really think about it too much, right? And then that price that I just mentioned of how much those 2 bars plus the Nerds cost, it was like, it was like, nothing of it, right? Not in the moment. And then afterwards, I kind of just like really thought about it, and I was like, there's no way I just paid I paid like $13, almost $14 damn near, for 2 chocolate bars and a Nerds package, like Nerds gummy clusters package or whatever it was. Because genuinely, like, that's like how much my 1 hour working like a minimum wage job that I'm working right now is basically worth. After, if you're taking like takeaway home pay per hour worth after tax, like my takeaway is probably close to that, if I'm correct about that, or at least really close. And I was like, are you serious? Like, my 1 hour worth of time working minimum wage is equivalent to 2 chocolate bars and a Nerds? Like, are we actually serious? Like, yeah, this is genuinely insane. And that kind of really put things into perspective. The reason I'm bringing that up is because just really think about that. Like, dude, I mean, I get it, king size chocolate bars, but dude, the Hershey chocolate bars, dude, the difference between the king size and the regular size is not that much, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Really, you really can hardly tell the difference. And I was like thinking to myself afterwards, like when I really pondered that, and I was like, damn, so this is really it. Like, that's how much my hour is worth. Is the 2 chocolate bars and a fucking Nerds candy gummy clusters. Like, that's actually like insane. And that's one reason just why I don't want to like work a 9 to 5 over the long run. So yeah, I don't know. We just kind of just like someone created this system, and then, or at least maybe multiple people created this system that we live in now, the 9 to 5 system, and we just went along with it. Things never changed, it's funny because society changed, but or like the rules of the game changed. You want if to so call it to speak. I can't talk. The rules of society changed, but the system didn't change with it. You know what I mean? Like the 9 to 5 system, it never really updated. Um, and college, that whole education system, it's literally collapsing in real time as we speak, due to multiple factors, which I don't want to get into. But it really just had me thinking, bruh. It's just I had to make this video. Like, oh my gosh. And then it's like at work, I'm putting on a facade, like not really a facade, but like every time I go to work and I clock in, I'm just like, you put on this like mask, so to say, where like you have to pretend to be this persona or like type of person at work to fit that environment. And I get it. That's kind of the whole point of it. Because in each different environments in life, you're like trying to pander to the environment, almost like you're trying to adapt. So you have to become a different person in a way. But that's just exhausting, dude. Like, I don't know about you guys, but that's just exhausting to me. I don't know. I can't take it anymore. Like, and the funny part is that I literally just started working these jobs, and I mean, I'm working 2 part-time jobs. The second one is about to start soon, but you get what I'm saying, right? So I'm working this 1 part-time job right now. I'm about to start the second one, and at this first part-time job I've already been working at for I think almost 2 weeks now, or about 2 weeks, and I already hate it so much, for multiple reasons. The whole putting on like a mask thing, that's one thing. The second thing is minimum wage is not shit in this economy. Minimum wage is fucking nothing in relative to how expensive everything is, excuse me. Like, I hate having a boss. Like, I'm just that kind of guy where like I hate when people tell me what to do. Like, obviously there's that dynamic of like, if someone gives me genuine advice or advice that could help me, obviously I'm going to take it. But I think you can kind of hopefully see the difference when I say like I hate when people will tell me what to do. And like with the whole like having a boss or a manager dynamic aspect at work, I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. What's another thing? I mean, like, yeah, my time. I'm trading my time, like my hours, for a fixed income that, like I said quite clearly, is like basically nothing in this economy. And things are only gonna get more and more expensive. And it's just like, dude, like I can't do this for another 40 years. Like, there's no way. Like, I mean, I get these are only like part-time jobs, and these aren't even career jobs, but oh my gosh, career jobs, I can't even imagine. That's like so much worse. Um, yeah, with career jobs you're getting paid more, but it's like the whole like system in and of itself, it's like now you're deeper into it, and like there's so many problems I see wrong with it, in my opinion, and why I hate the 9 to 5 system so much. Like, I just can't, like, how are we supposed to like just like, I don't know, like I can't really see myself working like jobs where I trade my time for money, a fixed income, and like, you know, like, and it's like we're supposed to have these retirement funds. We're not even gonna have that. We're just gonna work until we die, and you're expected to just like plan for the future, save up whatever you can for retirement, and like, I don't know, just ride off that and like enjoy your life after it's all over, like pretty much after your entire life is done. I mean, that's what they want from you. Like, they want you to work for 40 years, 50 years until retirement, which is, I don't know when, like 55, 60, 65. I don't know the exact retirement age, but whatever age they want you to work until you're basically old and decrepit, and you can't really enjoy it how like you can when you're young. Not that you can't enjoy your life when you're older. Obviously, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is like it's not the same when you're like old and like, I don't know, like tired. You don't have the same amount of energy, that whole like spark to you. It's just like you can't really enjoy life the same as if you're in your like 20s or whatever, you're young. And yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine myself doing this. Like, I like the jobs I'm working right now, I don't even want to be working them in like a year from now. If you're asking me, ideally speaking, in an ideal reality, I don't even want to be working these current like part-time jobs I'm doing just for money and shit, and from other reasons and stuff. But yeah, it's just, man, oh my gosh. Um, yeah, that's it.